Atabeg, or Atabey is a hereditary title of nobility of a mixed Iranian and Turkic origin, indicating a governor of a nation or province who was subordinate to a monarch and charged with raising the crown prince. The first instance of the title's use was with early Seljuqs, who bestowed it on the Persian vizier Nizam al-Mulk. It was later used in the kingdom of Georgia, first within the Armeno-Georgian family of Zakarid-Mxargrzeli as a military title, and then within the house of Jaqeli as princes of Samtskhe. Title origins and meanings. The word Atabeg is a compound of an Iranian and a Turkic words, from Turkic ata, ancestor, and Iranian bey, lord, leader, prince. However, according to Gerhard Doefer, the word beg may have possibly been of Turkic origin. The origins of the word still remains disputed to this day. The title of Atabeg was common during the Seljuk rule of the Near East starting in the 12th century. It was also common in Mesopotamia. When a Seljuk prince died, leaving minor heirs, a guardian would be appointed to protect and guide the young princes. These guardians would often marry the ward's widowed mothers, thus assuming a sort of surrogate fatherhood. Amongst the Turkmen tribes, as in Persia, the rank was senior to a Khan. The title Atabeg was also in use for offices in Mamluk Egypt. Some of them even were proclaimed sultan before the incorporation into the Ottoman Empire. After the end of Seljuk rule, the title was used only intermittently. When describing the Atabegs of Azerbaijan, the Ilkhanate dynasty, the title Atabeg-i-Azam was used to denote the superior standing, power and influence on the Seljuk sultans. In Persian, the style Atabeg-i-Azam was occasionally used as an alternative title for the Shah's vizier-i-Azam, notably in 1834–35 for Mirza Abolghasem Farahani, Ghaem Agam, in 1848–51 for Mirza Muhammad Taghi Khan, Amiri Kabir, in 1906–07 for Mirza Ali Asghar Khan, Armeno-Sultan, and finally in 1916 for Akaya Prince Major General Shahzada Sultan Abdul Majid Mirza, Eyn-ul-Dowleh. List of Atabeg dynasties and other dynasties who used the title: Amadulis, Elder-Guzids, Salgurids, Hazaraspids, Atabegs of Yazd, Zengids. Atabeg dynasties. In the Near East, beginning in the 12th century, the Atabegs formed a number of dynasties, and displaced the descendants of the Seljuqid emirs in the various principalities. These dynasties were founded by emancipated Mamluks, who had held high office at court and in camp under powerful emirs. When the emirs died, they first became stadtholders for the emirs' descendants, and then usurped the throne of the masters. There was an Atabeg dynasty in Damascus founded by Totakan. Other Atabeg kingdoms sprang up to the northeast, founded by Sokman, who established himself at Kaifa in Diyarbakir about 1101, and by his brother Il-Ghazi. The city of Mosul was under Murad ibn al-Tantash, and was later ruled by Atabegs such as Aksunkur and Zengi. Zengi became Atabeg of Mosul in 1128 and soon established himself as an independent ruler of much of northern Mesopotamia and Syria. The northern part of Luristan, formerly known as Luri-Kuchik, was governed by independent princes of the Khurshidi dynasty, styled Atabegs. For the beginning of the 17th century, when the last Atabeg, Shah Verdi Khan, was removed by Persian Shah Abbas I, and the government of the province given to Hussein Khan, the chief of a rival tribe. Hussein, however, was given the gubernatorial title of Vali instead of Atabeg. The descendants of Hussein Khan retained the title. Great Luristan, in the southern part of Luristan, was an independent state under the Fazl Atabeg's from 1160 until 1424. Its capital was Idaj, now only represented by mounds and ruins at Malamir, 100 kilometers southeast of Shushtar, in the Caucasus in the Kingdom of Georgia. Atabeg was one of the highest court titles created by Queen Tamar of Georgia in 1212 for her powerful subjects of the Mxargrzeli family. The Atabeg of Georgia was a vizier and a lord high tutor to heir apparent. Not infrequently, the office of Atabeg was combined with that of Emir Spasela. In 1334, the title became hereditary in the Jaqeli family, who ruled the Principality of Samtskhe. Therefore, this entity came to be denominated as Samtskhe Atabegard, the latter element meaning of the Atabegs.